Yes, we're going into the heart of the dragon, into the belly of the beast for survival. Any man that can survive this treacherous type of environment has been a master at his craft. This is not a very friendly environment. It is life-threatening, and if you go in, you might not come out. I'm not sure how much more I could survive out here. It's hot, it's in the 90s, and humidity, carrying a load. My camera crew, which is comprised of myself, me and my camera crew is getting a little potentially overwhelmed by this survival situation, but I imagine I'll endure it. You know, I gotta toughen up. Been out here for about a half hour, 45 minutes, ready to maybe get back into air conditioning, but I'm gonna tough it out and drink a little bit of water, stay hydrated. That's about all you can do in a survival situation like this. Okay, this is Patriot Prepper, and just having a little bit of fun here. But I wanted to highlight what I call the world's greatest survival vest. And I just wanted you to take a look at this vest. This is one of the best that I've seen. There's maybe a few others that rival it in different ways, but overall, this is the greatest vest that I've ever used and ever employed. And what I want to say about this vest is that one of the greatest things about a vest is that if you did get separated from your backpack, you have on your body all the equipment you need to survive. Everything in this vest. And the few things I have in my waist, I'll take a long shot. Got a water bottle inside this condor holder, tactical bottle holder. Got a folding saw hooked on this side of my waist. Got camp axe, Gerber little camp axe. And I got underneath here the Gerber survival knife. You can see how to weigh interval survival so you don't draw attention. I folded it put it upside down so you can draw it out this way, which is not ideal, but it remains hidden. You know, you just don't see it, so you're not drawing attention to yourself. That's the crux of it. Now, I got a little day pack, but because of the design of this survival vest, I can actually wear a full-size military backpack, and I will show you that, because it's cut high up here so that I can have a waist belt. Here you can see the survival vest with a full-size military backpack. This is a Marine Corps digital backpack. I've got a couple of these. One I actually have set up as a bug-out bag. This one is a spare. But you can see this survival vest does not interfere with it, because it's just, these pads are thin enough and comfortable, and they're positioned in a way to where they don't interfere with a full-size backpack. And you can see the waist belt, you know, it just comes right underneath it. And I'm still able to carry things on my hip. So this vest works really, really well with any system that I've used. And so just want to say, by the way, this military backpack is one of the best military backpacks I've ever used. This thing's comfortable. It's a little on the heavy side. I've got like a Gregory Baltero, which is one of the higher end backpacks in the $300 range, and this is almost as comfortable, but not quite as light. It's a little heavier, but it's comfortable. Amazing backpack. And I've used rucksacks. I went 3,000 miles in Europe, over 3,000 mile trip in Europe with a military backpack and it worked, but it was nothing as far as this compared to this. I've got a lot of gear in this vest. Believe me, I've got redundancy upon redundancy. Everything you need, including the stuff on my waist, easily survive any situation, pretty much. If you don't have the skills to do that, then you need to go back to survival school. But anyway, if you include your backpack, this way you can carry extra food, more comfortable items like sleeping bags and things of that nature. But right now, this is your basic core survival stuff. You know, I've got all the essentials pretty much here, including the stuff on my waist. So if I did get separated from my backpack, I could survive. If you're going to bug out and you're going to stay in an herbal situation, you have this gear with you, you can survive. If you're bugging out to your retreat somewhere, this is a great system to integrate with your bug out bag. Just a great system. Excellent. I love this. I love this vest. It's packed really tight right now. I don't need this much, but on a day, even a day trip, combine it with a little day pack, man, you can last for, I can carry enough stuff here to last a week with this little day pack. This is a little Coleman day pack that I did review. I love this little pack for the money. I compare it to anything just about out there. Yeah, there may be a little bit of quality difference, but all in all, this pack is really a great little day pack, fun pack. But this is the world's greatest survival vest. I'm going to go into more detail on that. It really is an excellent vest. All right, here's a front view of the vest, and I'll show you some of the reasons why I like this thing. These are padded, they're comfortable. I've carried things in it, and it is more than adequate for the amount of weight you're going to carry in a vest. And it doesn't interfere, like I said, with a backpack, full size or a day pack or whatever. It's got a nice mesh back, give you air circulation, so that doesn't interfere with your day pack and or your backpack. And there's a mesh pocket in the back. Pocket in the back, and I'll get to that later. But let's go up the front for a minute here. Okay, as you can see, this side is almost exactly the same as this side, except for right here you have a few MOLLE attachments. They're pretty strong. The fabric's good, it's well built. This side has a zipper pocket, but this side and this side are exactly the same. Now, these pockets are good size, and they're adequate. You got plenty of them. You got a little mesh holder here for small items. And to give you a reference as to the size, a lot of guys think they're going to survive on just something in this. Well, okay, that's another philosophy, another story, but you could fit a whole lot of Altoid packages in here. But I'll give you a more realistic view of what'll fit in this pack. If you ever saw my 3 top survival tools, I presented this by Ultimate Survival Technology. And let's get this open here. This contains a lot of different things. I'm not going to go through it, but it's got some wet tinder, it's got a full-size chainsaw blade. This is a blast match, whistle. And this is a nice little kit you can have. It's a nice little survival kit, waterproof container. So, will that fit? Yes, it will. Let me show you. Okay, well, there's 2 larger pockets right in the back here, and you can see this fits nice, easily in there. So that's a survival kit in itself. So then you have this other same size large pocket in the back. Here's I don't know, you're going to configure this however you think you need to configure it, whether you're going to put ammo in there, I don't really know, but it'll fit a full nice size 1 to 2 people first aid kit. Fits in easily. So you've got quite a bit of different options here. Here's a Frog Togs rain suit. If I take it out of this package, it'll fit in the back pocket. Or you can go with something like this, heavy duty rain poncho, and then this can double as other thing, or a military poncho. Of course, there's smaller types. Here's a sample blade you can put on your hip. And before I get any further into vests, I want to talk about this. See, you can't carry everything in a vest. This is probably one of your most important items. This is a Condor tactical bottle carrier, and I have in here a Stanley cup. This is a nice little system. You get this at Walmart. Also inside there, I'm able to put let me see here, a GS. It's a little tight fitting because it's not made for this, but if I'm going to carry that Stanley, I'll carry a GS bottle cup, because you can cook with this. You can cook with this system. I'll open this up. There's a nice little system for the money. You know, you got little nesting cups inside here, so you can cook with this, carry water with it. And this is just one of many options, but I thought I'd present it to you. I just nestle them in there like that, and it works pretty well. Or if you watch my top 3 survival tools, you know I have a Guyot design. Water bottle, excellent water bottle. I won't get into details. Heavy gauge, wide mouth. You know, it has a lot of options. You could remove these cords and hang it. There's a lot of things you could do with water bottle, but you need a water bottle for survival. That's one of the critical 3 top tools that I believe in: knife, fire starting, and water bottle. So this fits nicely into this condor. So if you have things on your waist, which if you lose your bug out bag backpack, you still have all the things you essentially need to survive, and that's the goal. I would also carry cord. You can carry an awful lot of cord inside of here. You know, in the small pockets, there's a lot of room. Probably everybody's seen one of these Gerber profiles. These were at Walmart. They were cheap, like less than $20, I think. And it's an adequate knife. It's not the greatest knife, but it's a $20 knife. But the nice thing about this Gerber is that it's handy because of the size. Now, will that fit in here? Yes, it will. You got to put it on an angle a little bit, and it's a little tight squeeze, but you can put that in there with other stuff. That's why if you did, for some reason, break or lose your knife that you have on your waist, you got a knife, so you got a redundant system. This is systemized survival. Now, there's another item that I really like, because is to have fire starting. These are great matches, but you got multiple fire starting systems. You know, the ultimate survival, the blast matches in there. We can get a strike force. I've got these are some items that I carry on my belt. You know, some people carry this on their wrist. I hate things on my wrist, but I'll put this over my belt and use it on a day. I'll carry it on a daily basis sometimes. The same with the Swedish fire steel. So if these are on your belt, so you have more than redundant methods of making fire. But fire is so critical. I like these little Pelican cases because they're waterproof. They hold more than they're a little bigger. They're bigger than Altoids, but you can carry more matches, fireproof matches, waterproof matches in there. This is a really nice by Ultimate Survival Technologies, a lighter, windproof lighter. I'm not going to go into too much details with this thing, but man, this thing kicks butt. You know, it's just a heavy-duty flame, windproof, waterproof deal, whatever. So essentially what you can carry in this thing is you carry your fire starting, you carry any medical, whatever you need that's essential. I got a knife in there, I got a saw in there. There's a lot of things you can carry. Walmart has these little deals. This is somewhere not quite as much room. It's thinner. This is for a smartphone, but you can adapt this to fire starting or anything else. You can carry one of these on your. I carry sometimes stuff in here on my waist. Fits right on your belt. It's got a belt loop. You can fit an Altoid can in there, another fire starting, whatever. But that's basically essentially the system. I mean, this thing has a lot of versatility. And that's what you're looking for. You know, you can carry all kinds of things. It's got so many pockets. You can carry a camp stove, like a pocket rocket, MSR pocket rocket in here. You could, you know, figure a way to carry the fuel. So it has a lot of potential for helping you survive any kind of situation. Like this little Pelican case. This one, you know, I've got some really great matches in here. You can get a little lighter, whatever you need. There's actually more room than that. But if I take this, you know, you've got the extra big pockets. That'll fit in there. Fits in there easily. So this vest holds a lot. You know, I'm just saying, if you have the skill level, with this vest, you can almost survive just with the vest and a few things on your waist. You don't even need a pack. So this way you can carry stuff like maybe a tent or a tarp. You can carry in the back instead of a rain suit. there's a little pocket in the back here, and it's pretty good. And it looks like it, you know, you can carry either a tarp or a sleeping system in there. So this gives you a lot of options. Along with whatever you carry on your waist, you've got a lot of options for survival. Okay, these are the items that I had on my belt. Just a simple belt, you know, normal pants. As I explained earlier, I had this, usually you carry it down this way, but I had it up this way so it could be concealed. This is just a Gerber survival knife. It's the and I didn't choose this for any particular reason. I've got a lot of survival knives, but it's a nice, decent knife. It's better than the Bear Grylls. This is just a Gerber, simple Gerber axe. It's a camp axe. It's very short, very compact. I've used it multiple times. It's very amazing that this, you know, this axe is what is capable for such a small axe. One a little bit with a little longer handle will be better. This also has a little knife here, so you got another knife. But nice piece of equipment. So if you watch my 3 top survival tool video, you know a knife is indispensable. It's almost impossible to carry a knife on inside of a survival vest. This is just a saw. I just kind of rigged up use a little cove hitch here and a belt loop, and it's just I think there's a Coleman, just locks in place. But these are really, really nice. Any of these saws, I've got other varieties and brands, but a saw always beats a knife for processing wood. And but I have multiple ways of processing wood. So we got a saw, we have an axe, we've got a knife. Okay, now those tools alone can be quite useful in a survival situation. This is something I carry sometimes on an everyday basis, a little bit of Swedish fire steel. I can hang that from my belt, and a little survival bracelet with paracord. This is a Condor water bottle carrier, tactical water bottle carrier, and I put, it's in the 90s, so I just threw something in this little pocket for no particular reason, but look, I got Nestle chocolate, making chocolate memories, and I got Swiss Miss, so you can combine them or whatever. You just add a little bit of hot water. But this is one piece of gear that doesn't fit inside a survival vest very obviously, but this stuff, having this stuff on your waist is very important. Just in the event your bag gets, you know, misplaced, or you have to ditch your bug out bag. All right, I've got a water bottle here. I put that in there. That was all I've got several of those. That's a Guyat design. I put that into the top 3 survival tools, and then I also nestled inside here, and it's not designed for this, but it does fit, and you can nestle it inside there, nest it inside there. There's a GSI, and there's other varieties, other manufacturers of this, but you know, this system will give you something to boil water, something to cook with. So this stuff is indispensable. You need this on this is on your person. Also, you can carry things in your pocket, and along with that, in survival vest, you'll have everything you possibly potentially need to survive. What I want to say is, see, the vest is a system. Along with what you carry on your body and the vest, you're capable, more than capable of surviving. If you can't survive like that with the stuff that you got here and inside that vest, then you need to work really work on your skills. Because this stuff, this system, this content, these pieces of equipment are more than adequate for almost any survival situation you'll ever encounter.